Today I'm going to be explaining the art of picking and choosing in political commentary. Why conservative commentators and political grifters pick and choose what to talk about. I'm going to use Matt Walsh and two cases that happened recently as examples. The Carmelo Anthony and Phoenix Eichner cases, because they happened within the same month. Hopefully, by the end of this very short essay, you will have learned something. Conservative political commentators like Matt Walsh operate a system that rewards ideological consistency over comprehensive analysis. This means they selectively highlight stories that reinforce their audience's existing beliefs while avoiding topics that might challenge their worldview, resulting in ideological echo chambers that distort public discourse. The modern media economy runs on engagement metrics, creating powerful incentives to produce content that emotionally resonates with core audiences, rather than content that might provoke uncomfortable reflection or conversation. When political grifters focus exclusively on stories that confirm their audience's beliefs, such as highlighting crimes by certain demographic groups, while ignoring similar or even worse crimes by others, they tap into confirmation and stereotype biases that generate the angry engagement that translates into revenue. The financial model rewards selective coverage other than nuanced content that might cause their audiences to tune out. Conservative commentators engage in agenda setting, shaping what audiences think about by consistently highlighting certain stories while ignoring others. For example, these platforms focus on crimes involving minority perpetrators, while giving less attention to crimes that don't fit this pattern, creating distorted perceptions even when individual facts aren't falsified. When Carmelo's case went viral, Matt Walsh put out a tweet calling Black people violent. But when Phoenix Eichner, a Caucasian man, Florida State University and took 2 lives, Matt had nothing to say about that. Nothing about white people being violent, because people like him pick and choose. And his audience wouldn't like that either. This approach exploits confirmation bias, as usually audiences naturally seek information that validates their existing beliefs. Social media amplifies this effect through feedback loops, where aligned responses are rewarded while contradictory voices are marginalized, strengthening the position that these curated viewpoints represent mainstream opinion. Commentators who challenge their audience's expectations often face reduced engagement, subscriber loss, and community backlash. This discourages intellectual honesty, as maintaining ideological purity becomes more important than large-scope coverage or pursuing nuanced understanding. This creates echo chambers which contribute to political polarization by ensuring different segments receive fundamentally different information about current events. This selective coverage can influence real-world behavioral changes based on distorted perceptions from social media rather than actual evidence. Breaking this model requires audiences to actively seek diverse perspectives and consume media that might challenge their worldview. However, the current social media system highly rewards polarization, making reform efforts very challenging. Political grifters' selective coverage reflects broader issues in media. While they may genuinely believe their positions, their content strategies often prioritize audience validation over actual analysis. The change needs to start with social media and breaking out of echo chambers.